July 2021. The Assam-Mizoram border tensions were at their peak. Then came July 26. On that day, security agencies fired bullets at each other. The result? 6 Assam police personnel dead, and all this was happening when the second wave of COVID-19 was at its peak. During the same time, even as the Assam and Mizoram were involved in the mother of all controversies, tensions were brewing at another state border, the Assam-Meghalaya border. However, unlike the Assam-Mizoram border, which was over 500 kilometers from the state capital Guwahati, the Assam-Meghalaya border row was much closer to the seat of power. Guwahati is next to the Meghalaya border. Besides strategic importance, this border is also a lifeline for thousands of residents and traders on both sides of the border. The two CMs, Himanta Biswa and Conrad Sangma, wasted no time and sat with the senior state officials to sort out an issue that goes back decades. As of today, while the Assam-Mizoram border issue remains in limbo, the Assam-Meghalaya border issue seems closer than ever to being resolved. What happened? How did the two states settle differences? What is next and who gets what? I am Rifa Dekka, and in this episode of Decoded, we look into how Assam and Meghalaya shed differences to at least try sorting out their border issues.
Pursuing for months.
The village of Assam
in the 75th Independence Day.
It would not be an exaggeration to say that Assam's border with almost all northeastern states is a matter of controversy. Some go back to the time of independence and some even further. The Assam-Meghalaya border issue can be traced to different readings on the demarcation of the boundaries from the government inked at the time of creation of Meghalaya as a separate state from Assam in 1972. Assam and Meghalaya share an 885-kilometer long border. As of now, there are 12 points of dispute along their borders, namely Upper Tarabari, Gazang Reserve Forest, Hahim, Langpi, Bordwar, Baklapara, Nongwa, Motamur, Khanapara Pilankata, Desh de Moria, Block 1 and Block 2, Khanduri and Retachera. Meghalaya was carved out of Assam under the Assam Reorganization Act 1971, a law that it challenged leading to disputes. The district of Langpi in West Garo Hills, bordering the Kamrup district of Assam, is a major point of contention between the two states. Langpi was part of the Kamrup district during the British colonial period, but post-independence it became part of the Garo Hills and Meghalaya. Assam considers it to be part of the Mikir Hills in Assam. Meghalaya, in return, has questioned blocks 1 and 2 of the Mikir Hills, now Karbi Anglong region, being part of Assam. For Meghalaya, these parts were of erstwhile United Khasi and Jaintia Hill districts. The dispute soon began after the creation of Meghalaya. During the 12-year-long chief ministerial tenure of former Assam Chief Minister Tarun Gogoi, the border dispute was one of the flashpoints. In fact, an Assam government guest house used by Tarun Gogoi as the official residence was also caught in the row. Located on a small hillock in the Khanapara Pilankata block, it was often claimed by Meghalaya as its territory. Earlier this week, EastMojo did a detailed, in-depth story on Pilankata and what its residents expect in the coming days. Be sure to read the story linked in the description. July and August were a tough time for Himanta Biswa. Despite coming back to power with a strong performance, the state, like the rest of the country, was beginning to see the devastation caused by the second wave of the pandemic. In July, the Assam-Mizoram border tensions snowballed into the death of 6 Assam police personnel. Days later, the Assam-Meghalaya border dispute sparked off in August in the Umlafer area in Assam's West Karbi Anglong district. After an Assam police officer allegedly misbehaved with 2 men from Meghalaya, 300 people gathered to protest in Ribhoi district. Their path was blocked, leading to an altercation. Experts soon began discussing how Sarma's reign had started on such a bad note and whether he would be able to manage the situation. But Himanta Biswa Sarma is neither new to politics nor to solving issues. Wasting no time, he and his Meghalaya counterparts started working in their respective states while meeting each other regularly. The Guwahati-Shillong road saw them travel to and fro frequently, while state leaders and officials formed regional committees to work towards a solution, and unlike most committees, they did not take 10 years on top of 20 years to submit their reports. EastMojo followed this topic religiously, and we can attest that the committees ensured regular meetings with stakeholders and submitted their reports to their respective governments. For a change, well done Meghalaya and Assam. It seems a rather clear-cut solution. According to the proposed recommendations, Assam will keep 18.51 square kilometer and give remaining 18.28 square kilometer to Meghalaya. Himanta Biswa Sarma and Conrad Sangma even met Union Home Minister Amit Shah last week and submitted the proposed recommendations. Meghalaya cabinet ministers have repeatedly told the media that the issue is close to being resolved, and Assam ministers, at least so far, have said the same. Both Assam and Meghalaya cabinets have approved the recommendations last Wednesday, and now the ball is in Amit Shah's court. It is never easy to tell or convince readers that their state of residence might change, whether they like it or not. However, the biggest obstacle on the Assam side might come from the Assamese communities. As many as 11 Vaishnavite places of worship known as satras located along the Assam-Meghalaya interstate boundary are likely to be handed over to Meghalaya, inviting serious concerns from the Vaishnavite community in the state. Opposing the move of the Assam government, the Assam Satra Mahasabha, the largest religious organization of the state, said they would not allow the government to hand over these places of worship to Meghalaya, a predominantly Christian state. Considering the importance of satras among Assamese communities, it is very likely that this should happen. It will potentially become another headache for both the state governments. What will happen next? We shall see. But for now, Assam and Meghalaya governments have done a commendable job in ensuring that this border issue was resolved in a mostly amicable manner. Will this be a precursor to peace between Assam and Mizoram too? We hope so.
Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to EastMojo. For any queries, put them down in the comments section below and press on the bell icon for notifications.